GSL.
Time, the final match, the final Code S player for this week, and it will be decided with a rematch. We started things off with Tails versus Hush, and we're going to end them with Tails versus Hush. Hush was able to take a very one-sided 2-0 last time, but Tails has a second chance here.
Yeah, and seeing how that first series went, I would definitely have to favor Hush in this one. But I don't know, Tails may have gotten some confidence from that last series against Symbol. Maybe he's going into this one with a good mind, maybe more warmed up, you know, but also maybe more tired. Hush has had more time. He did just lose to Flash 2-0 the game before.
Yeah. This is true. And I don't know, man. I think that Tails could get this to work. I mean, he did just beat Symbol in a completely different matchup, mind you, but got some like really solid combos, especially in game 2. He just like made his robo right in front of the Overlord, went, showed everything, walked out, did enough damage, and just walked out and did it again. I mean, if that doesn't give you confidence, I don't know what does. So Nimbus is going to be our starting map, a map we haven't seen actually in this group just yet. It's actually the very first map we had today in the first group.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to end things. Our very last set.
That is the way it works here. It's all cyclical.
Indeed. Well, the map is loaded, guys. It's time for the final Protoss vs. Protoss, the final best of 3 of this week of GSL's Code A, to find out whether Tails or Hush is going to Code S.
Down here in the bottom left, the blue Protoss is
MVP Tails.
Come on, you. He's not rude.
I said brood.
And to the bottom right in pink for CJ Entis.
CJ Entis Hush.
In a sense, he is the champion. The last time they fought. Defending champion of PvP. A Hot 6 can get all its colors.
Hot 6.
That's what happens every time a Hot 6 can is made.
Yeah.
As soon as it's finished, it gets colors like that, and it makes this big Hot 6 logo next to it. It's really loud. You gotta wear earplugs in the factory.
Yeah. Always gotta beware. Don't get hit by that as well.
Yeah.
It's made of solid gold.
Exactly. Coded in white letters.
Yeah.
So, Probe Scout here really fast for Hush. We are at close spawns here on Nimbus. And he's going to see the spawn location right away, whereas Tails, very Tails-like, just is going to do his build no matter what happens. He doesn't care what he scouts, and he's just going to stay in his main base, not even check the outside of his base to see if there are any proxies.
Does not care.
Based on this scout timing, you might be able to reasonably assume his opponent's bottom right. Won't know about anything about gas. His gas is actually a little bit slower than Hush's. Just slightly. Well, I'm going to go ahead and place their cores about the same time.
Yeah. Tails only putting 2 in each gas, which leads me to believe he'll put down another gateway here.
Oh, okay, no, I was wrong about having the 2 gases. They almost look the exact same color as pink. I thought he had both, but he's taking this now.
Yeah, a bit later.
Got enough minerals to add another gateway as well, if he chooses to. Could also wait for that Twilight Council to be placed. It's a pretty good choice for these positions. And he's the only one who's aware of positions 100%. Harassed here a little bit, stole 5 minerals. Wants to check and see what's chronoed. Mothership core gets sent out as well, he sees that. And still no tech, nor Mothership core back at home for Hush.
Saving up some of these some of this gas.
Yeah.
Going up to 150.
Sees the Chronergy used on the Mothership core, chronos his own Cyber core at home. Starts his Twilight Council. Interesting. Tails gets his own Twilight.
Yeah.
His first Stalker comes out now to join the Mothership core. Mothership core's got an incorrect location. He doesn't actually know where his opponent's spawn.
Yeah. He knows it's close, so he'll go up there and scout, and if not, it's probably to the right.
Yeah. Seems way too fast to be a probe scout from cross spawns. I don't actually know. I haven't done the math. It could actually be equidistant from north and to the east. Probably is.
Looks about that way.
Not sure. So, 2 gates for all. Blink started first here, just slightly for Hush.
Yeah,
All
and
up
the
by
gates
Tails.
just slightly ahead for Tails.
The real variation here in this game is the Mothership Core. Hush is going to have very little energy on that. And based off of everything that's happened so far, I don't know if that's really worth it. I mean, the difference here in that spending is that Tails... Well, honestly, I can't even really tell. He just mined gas later. Hush did, so he had more minerals. He's getting his own Mothership Core out now. It's out now. And the Robo goes down for Tails. Some of his extra gas. So he's going to have a little bit more safety with his opening. Let's see how aggressive Hush wants to be with this, how committed he is. He has a very forward pylon. That forward pylon is like so forward, it's like, hey, I've got some good DVDs in my house, I want to come.
Oh, and these stalkers are being baited really, really hard. Blink is not done. They're all going to go down.
Oh my goodness.
That's basically the game, man.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough.
Both doing the same build, and he just picked off 2 stalkers.
He has enough energy on his Mothership Core for a Nexus Cannon.
That is true.
That's going to buy him some time. Oh god, if he unpowers that Robo. Doesn't have Blink yet, but he can walk. And there it is.
Yep. No Immortals coming out of that guy. 3 more Stalkers get warped in here, and now you can just wait for that Mothership Core energy to go down, or the Nexus Cannon rather. Picks off another Stalker here, gets some probes as well. Gonna get the other pylon that's building as well. Doesn't even get the cancel.
He just knows that if there's no Immortals coming out, he's pretty much got to win here.
Yeah.
Cancels this pylon. Second thoughts on how he wants to commit to this. The Immortal is not even halfway done, mind you, and the Nexus Cannon is getting low. You can probably target the Robo down, actually, rather than the pylon. Okay, Nexus Cannon is done. Now he's going to get the Mothership Core and that Stalker. Blink done, of course, for his opponent. But even just 1 Immortal is not going to be enough here for Tails.
Yeah.
Hush with some good micro at the last second.
Trying to fight here with probes as well. Going to pick off a lot more of these.
There's the Immortal. He targets it and time warps it. Not going anywhere. And that's going to be game. He's down to 14 probes. Way more Stalkers here. Not enough minerals to even make another Immortal. GG.
Super quick one out of Hush. Very nicely done there with that super forward pylon. Catches those Stalkers of Tails off guard. May have been okay if he had those 2 extra Stalkers. You know, he's making an Immortal behind it. Has that Nexus Cannon as well. It would not have been nearly as easy to focus down that pylon that was powering the Robo.
Really got a feel for Tails, man. Definitely a tough start here. And at the end, he has the rematch. And it's already a tough start in this series the second time around.
Yeah.
Very quick PvPs he's lost today. All of them involving Blink Stalkers.
Yeah.
This guy might as well go like straight up Robo first into an expand at this point. Man, Hush looks like he's ready to kill.
Yeah.
He's so pissed after he didn't realize he could have just blinked into the main against Flash.
Probably is, man.
I bet his coach was like, dude, what were you thinking? You were way overconfident there, but listen, this guy's PvP is stellar. And a group where he has to play 2 PvPs to get out of it, pretty good raw odds for him.
Yeah. He's got to be feeling so comfortable. Merry-Go-Round is the pick for Tails. 3-player map.
3-player map, and it's a bigger map. I mean, it's certainly bigger than the rush distances we just had on Foxtrot.
Or Nimbus.
Or, excuse me, Nimbus, yeah. So, you know, I feel like Hush is going to beat him here. I think he needs to do something creative. He needs to do something safe. Stop with the risk taking and stop losing Stalkers in the middle of the map. That's been his demise every single time.
Yeah, agreed.
Just sit back, play defensively.
Just has to like calm down, you know?
Yeah.
Stop trying to do too much. Like
exactly. Take Creator's example. Play like him in this situation. Think back to how he's played. Think back to, you know, players like Karting. Don't have to be flashy, don't have to be fancy. If he loses one more time, it's Hush who advances. Maybe Tails can bring us to a game 3.